Hey, so this will be my first video, so it's going to be a little wonky just because I never done this before, but that's kind of the point of what I'm doing. So, yeah, hi. Um so let's just get down to it. 2020 has been a rough year for literally everyone, myself included. Um I know that our story's not unique. My life is not unique. I'm not special. I'm not expecting people to feel sorry, whatever, doesn't really matter. But it's been a rough year. COVID has hit everybody. On top of that, we had a tree fall on our house. We were displaced for a little while. Um, my wife nearly broke her ankle and her coccyx on her birthday. That was crazy. And then for me personally, the worst thing was about 2 months ago, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Again, not unique, nothing special about this, but it's kind of got me thinking. I've never really taken care of myself because I just didn't care. I have history of mental illness, type 2 bipolar, and that's kind of just in my life is like, I don't care about myself because I'm not going to make it. Well, here I am, 36, still alive, and finally realizing that I need to take care of myself, both physically, mentally, emotionally, and just in general. So, when I was younger, I was super into theater. I was a theater kid. I was a choir kid. My father did community theater. I grew up doing that. And I did that through high school. Um, After high school, I got super, super into music and joined bands. So after high school, I stopped acting and was just like, you know what? I'm going to try and pursue music as a career. And I did okay. I'm not going to lie. I was in, a punk band that for where we were at was pretty big. Like everybody knew who we were. And then I joined a reggae band that became quite successful um, by my standards. I was never expecting to be famous. I was never expecting to work exclusively in music. It would have been nice. I would have enjoyed it, but it wasn't anything that I expected at all. Um, but the reggae band did quite well. We put out albums. We toured the United States and Canada. We got some airplay, in a couple places on some different radio stations. It was one of the best periods of my life, and I miss it. Um, at the end of that, about 11 years ago, one of my closest friends passed away. And that mixed with my mental illness, mixed with other things that were going on in my life at the time, I kind of had a little mental breakdown. And me and that band parted ways. I would like to say it was on good terms. Um, it wasn't on bad terms, but it wasn't on good terms. We, you know, since then we've played together. I've done shows with them. Now and again, I'll come up and sing a song with them. They're friends of mine from high school, most of them, and I don't really talk to them anymore, and that's been hard. But that's life. So about I don't know 2 or 3 years ago, I started thinking, maybe I should try acting again. Um, Obviously, I don't have the face to be a leading man. That's fine. I don't need to be a leading man again. I don't need to be famous. But acting meant something to me when I was younger, and I was missing that meaning and that fulfillment. So I met some guys, and we started making little videos here or there. Um, we, progressed to last summer. We made a feature-length mockumentary film, and I'll be straight up, we're poor. We don't have a lot of money. We don't have financial backing. We are just, we're a bunch of punk rock kids who grew up and decided we wanted to make movies. And I think that's very evident in our film. Our film is wonderful. I love it. But the production quality isn't Hollywood style. And again, I don't really care. That's not why I'm doing it. I was doing it to fill that hole in myself. And, I helped write it, the story. I directed, I did sound, I acted in it. And that's finally coming along to the end stages now. I think we're in our final edit. We had plans to get it out in the film festival circuit, and, COVID hit, as it hit literally everyone. And so, we kind of put it on the back burner, and we're trying to make it as polished as possible before we put it out in the world. And that's fine. That's good. Like, I'm happy with it. I want people to see it. I want to see it on a big screen at some point. That's my goal, even if, it's just in some little film festival somewhere. Perfect. So I've already been rambling for almost 6 minutes, and I haven't gotten to the point of what this is. So I'm not the only one who's probably been inspired by this, but my wife introduced me to a YouTube channel called Unus Annus. If you've been on YouTube, you know what Unus Annus is. Basically, Unus Annus inspired me to be like, you know what? I need to take the next year of my life and seriously dedicate myself to a couple different goals. So my first one, first and foremost, because it's the most important, is get healthier. Since my diabetes diagnosis, I have lost, I think as of today, approximately 26 pounds. I'm eating better. I'm trying to take care of myself, and, actually sticking to a diet and knowing that this is serious. This is something that I need to do. The second one is I need to create more. I need to just put myself out there. Am I scared? Yes. Am I ready? No. I will never be ready to do this, and I'll always be afraid of failure. But I don't care anymore. I have to put myself out there. I have to do something. And so for the next year, I'm just going to see what happens. I'm going to audition for things. I'm going to, hopefully some friends of mine, we've got ideas for a podcast. Hopefully that'll come out. And then this channel. My hope is to, post regularly, at least once a week. I'd like to do more, but, I have a job. I have a wife and a home that I have to take care of. And, sometimes it's hard to find time for me, but I also need to make that a priority, because I know that this is something that I really want to do. And, my wife is super supportive. I'm extremely lucky. She's got her whole thing going on, working on a PhD, and I'm deciding that, she's bettering herself. For us, I need to do something for me and for us. And again, I don't think I'm going to get famous. I don't expect anybody to even care about this channel, but I have to do it. So I'm going to call this video my Unus Annus, because this is where I, get out there and I say, for this year, this is what I'm doing. I am trying to make changes to myself, for myself. And, if, people want to come along for the ride or whatever, that's great. If not, I'm still going to do it because I need to. I'm hoping to, do all kinds of different videos, updating you guys on, where I'm at with different projects, auditions, things that I'm trying to do. And if anyone ever had ideas, I'd be open to them, because I just need to be. I need to open myself up more to just trying. And like I said, I'll never be ready. I'll always be scared, but that's kind of the point. Life is scary. I don't think any of us are ever really ready for anything, and it's okay. So yeah, I guess I'm going to end this now after like 10 minutes of me rambling. I apologize. These will get better. I will, become more succinct and know how to edit eventually, like, for sure. But for now, I think this is going to be goodbye. If you watch this, thank you so, so much. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.